Hi Sequels friends! It's not the first Friday of a new month. It's the second Friday of a new month, but I am here to share with you guys what sold for the month of June. So if you want to know what sold for a part-time reseller for the month of June, just keep on watching. Hi Sequels friends! It is so fabulous to have you here on this beautiful Friday afternoon. I hope you guys are all enjoying your summer as I have been too. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to watch this video. If you happen to be new, my name's Heather and I'm a part-time reseller across various platforms, and I love to use this YouTube channel to document my reselling journey. So if you want to know what reselling is like for a part-time reseller, if you want to know real numbers, down and dirty, nitty-gritty analysis, or you just want true transparency from your reseller, oh my goodness, you guys are in the right place. You might as well do it. Don't wait any longer. It costs you nothing. Hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ring the bell so that you're notified every Friday and Sunday as I upload new videos. And if you've been a little looky-loo and you watch my videos and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Just go ahead and do it. Do it. Do it. Okay, enough of that. Let's get into what sold for the month of June. Now this is my tried and true original what sold for the month video, so I'm going to be sharing with you all of my numbers as well as a few of my goals, because you guys know this month's been rough for me. And then also I'm going to show you the BOLO items that netted me more than $20. So these are great items for you to be on the lookout for while you are out on a thrift hunt. Okay, let's get into it. Overall, for the month of June, I made, and you guys, I knew June's numbers were going to be rough. You guys who have been watching, you know that at the end of May, I started a new full-time job. I had some computer issues that prevented me from making videos and listing regularly, and it's just been this snowball effect. I'm reminding myself that summertime is typically a slow time of year for me anyways. It's a good time to not be on track because I can't lose a lot of money when I don't usually make a lot of money this month. And my goal right now is to set small achievable goals so that by the time fall hits, I'm in a better, I'm better prepared for fall holiday where I make the big bucks. All right, now that you've been warned, here's the numbers. Overall, I grossed $1,290.09. Now, if you're a regular, you'll know that that is definitely less than I usually gross. But if you're new or a part-timer, that may still be exciting numbers to you. And as I always say, any sale is a good sale and something you should pat yourself on the back for. Now, I didn't compare June to May because I knew it was going to be in the toilet, so there's no point in really comparing. But I did want to go back and look at what my last year's numbers were so I can know how down I am for this month, so it gives me an idea of how much I need to make up in the upcoming months. So, oh, did I even tell you? I'm so worried about complaining about how down I am. I don't even think I gave you net numbers. Net for June came in at $825.50. I can't remember. It was probably sometime last year when I made less than $1,000 a month. I'm pretty sure. So anyways, like I was saying, going back and comparing that to last year, I put in my pocket $1,022. So it is a 19% decrease till last year. So there is some money to make up there. Overall, I sold 50 items, which again is usually I sell anywhere between 70 to 90 items. So that makes sense. I sold less items, I made less money. My average sale price came in at $16.51. I do want to confirm though, looking at last year's average sale price, it came in at $16.99. So $16.99 versus $16.51, not horrible. As I just said, as for the theme for 2022, I am selling through a lot of clearance, and this month I sold through 26% of my items were clearance items versus the 17% that I sold last year. Now this month, because I didn't really make any money at all, and most of it was clearance, and most of it did not make me over my goal of $20. I'm still tracking it, even though it's not my sole focus in life like it was last year. So 22% made me over $20 versus 31% to the month prior, and I have been averaging around 25 to 30%, so this is a lower month. It's also summertime and people are looking for deals, and this is typically the time that I sell the most clearance. Now 11 of the 50 items, which is the 22%, brought me in over $20, and of those 11 items, 7 of them were vintage. Speaking of vintage, 32% of my total inventory sold, not just over $20, everything that sold, 32% or 16 out of the 50 items were vintage. And that is versus 34% in May, so pretty steady. And of those vintage, 44% of the total vintage net me over $20. So I say this every month. If you're not in the vintage game, you definitely should dabble in it. You get a higher average sale price out the door with vintage items. I talked a little bit about this in the beginning, but I do want to address some of my goals. I only have 388 items left online. I cleared through a bunch of stuff that hadn't been selling a while ago and donated it and gave some, sent some to ThredUp, which I might as well have donated it. It didn't really work out for me in any way, shape, or form. But last year I averaged between 500 and 700. Now last year I pumped up my inventory, and then I started selling things at a higher price and really focused on the average sale price and was really gonna focus on quality over quantity. And then, you know, inflation starts and gas prices are up, food prices are up, everything prices are up, furniture prices are up, clothing prices are up, everything prices are up. So with that focus and noticing that I was selling through more clearance, I now am turning around, still gonna focus on quality as I said when I can find it, but now I need to go back to beefing up my inventory and focusing on some quantity. Look at my inventory spreadsheet of things I need to list because I do have some a DIY denim box I still have to show you guys from ThredUp. I did some thrifting in Charlotte that I still have to show you. I have some random jewelry from my partner's mom I haven't listed. So I do have some things that I still haven't listed, and I think I have about 481 items in stock. So if I can get those listed, then I'll get much closer to my 500 unit goal. And then I need to focus on sourcing, so I'll probably grab some more mystery boxes. I really need to try that Kinsey because I miss me some Jomar vintage. And then I think you're gonna see some bins hauls from me since I'm going back to focusing on quantity. I usually can get that quantity going to the bins. Okay, so as I do in every What Sold video, let's talk about sales by category. Although there's not much to talk about since I didn't really sell anything. As always, highlighted in sequels pink are the is the category that I think performed the best, and that is home goods. I did 12% of the total units and made 34% of the total dollars. Thank you so much, Sheila. That is because my partner's mom cleared through a bunch of stuff in her home downsizing, and we have been selling it. And it has really rejuvenated my home business and taught me a lot about stuff I didn't know about. So I really do tremendously appreciate her thinking of me and my reselling business. That means a lot to me. And the charcoal numbers are categories that I need to focus a little bit more on when I'm out thrifting because I am running out of inventory in those categories. Sales by platform. All right, guys. Yes, there's another platform on the list because why the hell not? So Poshmark, I did 38% of the total units on 29% of the total dollars. eBay, I did 40% of the total units on 24% of the total dollars. Made a little bit more out the door money on Poshmark than I did on eBay this month. Etsy, I had 3 sales, which made up about 6% of the total. Thrilling, I did not do anything, but I am short on vintage. I do have some in the other room that I've thrifted recently, so once I start listing there, I usually get a handful of sales a month. Mercari, I had 5 sales, which only made up 2% of the business for this month because it was cheap stuff. Facebook, I had 2 sales, and it did the opposite. It made me 10%, made $110 over there. And Depop, my whopping 1 sale and my whopping net of $6.50. Yeah. Here are the items that net me the most amount of money, over $20 at least went in my pocket. So let's talk about what they are. First up, Johnson & Murphy. These are the Copeland chukka boots that my dad gifted to me. If you guys saw earlier this week, I did a quick 60-second recap all about this box. So if you missed that, be sure to check out my shorts. I had them listed for $59, took an offer all in on eBay for $58.12 and ended up putting in my pocket $41.20. This Oak Entertainment Center, oh my gosh, is this a blast from the past or what? This is a item that my partner's mom gave me to sell. Quality, while it's a bit dated, the bones of this are great, and I listed on Facebook Marketplace and said this would make a gorgeous bar, and the person who came to get it is going to refinish it and do just that with it. I sold it on Facebook Marketplace and they gave me 60 bucks, so that put 60 bucks in my pocket. This is a bike that we thrifted for me. I think it was a year ago. We bought it at a yard sale. Had some issues with the gears, and my partner has gotten them all fixed and did a tune-up, but it still keeps slipping out of gear. So I decided to resell it, and I'm using his. And my partner is a bike person, so he has more than one, so I'm using his in the meantime. I ended up selling this one on Facebook for 50 bucks, put 50 bucks in my pocket, and I'm pretty sure we bought it for 20. So be on the lookout for bicycles when you're thrifting or at yard sales, because you can flip them on Facebook Marketplace for a profit. I know it's not as good as it was during the heyday of 2020, but you can still flip them pretty good. These rare vintage polo driving shoes, you guys saw these in, I think, a flip of the week video. Sold these on Poshmark, had them listed for $99, sold them for $99. When does that ever happen? And made $59.21. I paid up $19.99 for these. And you guys know I'm cheap and I never pay up for anything. And I was getting worried because they sat for a while, but they finally sold. So if you love it and it looks like it's cost a little bit of money, go for it, because if you're feeling it's gonna sell, it probably will. This came in a thread up mixed clothing box. I love this new with tags. Real, not a faux wrap, a real wrap black jersey dress. Sold this one on eBay all in for $38.98 and made $22.42. You guys saw this. Well, you've seen these in my Sunday what sold video, so I can't keep saying you guys saw this. Vintage Counterparts plaid vest and skirt set. I couldn't remember where I got this, but I think I got it at a thrift store in Waynesville because the cost was only $2.03. I had it listed for $49, took an offer on Poshmark for $39 and put in my pocket $29.17. Alicia Adams, another flip of the week video, and another thread up mixed clothing box item. Had it listed for $99, sold it on eBay all in for $79.99 and made $61.23. Vintage Harley Davidson Hawaiian shirt sold on eBay for $34 and net $23.02. I got this at the Goodwill bins. Another flip of the week. This is the handmade pinwheel quilt that my partner's mom gave me. We had it listed for as high as $249, but wanted to make at least $99 on it, and we ended up selling it on Poshmark for $150. After platform fees, made $120. Some more from my partner's mom. Currier and Ives. How many Currier and Ives pieces have I sold? This is a set of 8 cups, and they went out the door on eBay for $39, and after shipping and platform fees, I made $26.11, and that was on stuff I was going to donate. I'm so glad that I didn't, because I've made over 20 bucks on a handful of these items. I really got to get that full set up. I've been saying that for months. I really got to get that full set up because I have a full 8-piece set with various pieces, and I'm pretty much out of all the Currier and Ives extra pieces. So I'm really excited to see how that set does. And then last up, this week's flip of the week, and it is vintage 70s leather, buttery leather goodness that came in a Jomar vintage sweater weather box. Oh, I miss me some Jomar boxes. I made so much money with those. This one was listed for $79, took an offer on eBay, all in for $58.99, and made $32.85. And yes, I sold a leather jacket in June. If the price is right, they'll buy it anytime. Looks like a new sale just came in, and we're done with this video, so let me get to that sale. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you had a fabulous June month and that you are making your goals and numbers. Let me know what item from the BOLO list was your favorite, and let me know how your sales were for the month. Leave a comment below. I love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you on Sunday with the Sunday sales lowdown. So thank you guys so much. See you then. Bye. For those long time Sequels BFFs, it's been months, but I finally did it. I changed the letterboard.